All right, just got here this morning. Trying to figure out a plan for the day. So, waiting for the torque converter. Problem is the torque converter that came with the transmission was lost. I don't know, my brother. Whatever. It's not here. So I bought a new one, but it got delayed in shipping, which sucks. It should have been here last night, which means I could have thrown these two together and placed them in to start tacking and welding the motor mounts. But because they didn't show up, I'm trying to decide whether to slap them together and then have to pull the motor out again, which isn't the biggest deal. I think I could just throw in, you know, 2 bolts into the bell housing, place it, get the motor mounts tacked in, and then put a jack stand under the transmission and pull the motor back out. If I pulled the motor back out and the transmission stayed, then I can put the torque converter on and have a lot more room to weld the motor mounts on. So that is what I'm thinking now. So we'll see. So I got the new transmission mount. It uses I want to say it's an FJ60 manual transmission mount. It should be pretty similar to this, but obviously this has seen better days. It fell apart immediately the moment I unbolted it. And so got a new one, got it yesterday. So we'll see if we need to modify the cross member. I think the bolts are a little too far apart or something like that for the cross member. So you gotta drill new ones, but figure that out. And then we should be able to slap these together, throw them in, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, well, my whole day ruined. I was going to, like I said, put the two together, throw it in, right? Had the transmission mount. Well, okay, had the transmission mount that I bought. The adapter told me to buy, or the company of the adapter told me to buy. Here's the problem. It's way bigger than the stock, and it almost fits right here. Trying to do this one-handed, and it's heavy, but the holes don't perfectly line up. It's like a 1/4 inch off. So I was like, okay, not a problem. I can slot these holes out, you know, whatever. Because I mean, it really just has to support weight. But then this, as you can see, the studs on the bottom go to the cross member, and those are pretty angled. But the cross member here is flat. This is the old mount, which I'm like, okay, this mount is, I straight up can't use this. Like, that's not an option. This mount, as you can see, if it's not too dark, is significantly smaller. The bolts don't, oh, there's my light dying. The bolts don't line up at all. Like, this is significantly smaller. And yeah, so you can see my my Bluetooth transmission mount. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is buy this mount, slap her on, and then just cut plate, basically just weld plate to the top of this that'll extend it to reach those holes. That's how I'm gonna have to do it. But obviously this is not an option because it's destroyed. So it puts me on halt today, I guess, because I got nowhere else to go. Yeah. So I guess we're calling it quits, and we will get to it when a new mount shows up, or maybe the transmission or the torque converter shows up. We'll see. All right. So I'm disgusting after getting this motor, so I got it joined together and then slapped in the car, and it was so long to try and get everything lined up to get the motor at least level a little bit and all this stuff. And I still think the motor is sitting really high in the front. But it pretty much can't go any lower. I don't know, I gotta keep overthinking it, I guess. So this, like I had said before, the transmission mount didn't work, you know? And so the transmission mount that they said to buy, and so what I ended up doing was slapping the old one in, right? And the casting, it just seems like this transfer case was pushed way too far back. So I ended up I pushed the motor and transmission forward up until like there's this gap here. And like if I had to, I could build a plate and bolt in here, but then this hole is unusable. But sitting to where it was centered on this mount, the transmission was pushed, or the transfer case, everything was pushed so far back I couldn't actually get this drive shaft in. So I got the drive shafts in, so at least now I know that like if I mounted it here it could work. But so it is just like, I'm not stoked on it. And so I could, you know, weld in the motor mount right there. They're like, you know, they're pretty flush with the top of the frame rail. And I guess I could go down, you know, 1/4 of an inch, but I don't know if that would help. But the motor does seem like it's sitting pretty far up. And I'm sure, you know, someone's gonna comment, see this, and be like, you freaking idiot, you obviously did this wrong. But I don't know. I think with the idea that at least the drive shafts are in, I know everything is still sitting about an inch too far back than it was. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we might just have to send it here, because trying to move this forward, it's going to start sliding off this transmission mount. And rebuilding another mount is just, it's a lot of work, and it might not be worth it. I can tell that it needs to move forward, because if you can see, these are the lines for the transfer case. They should be sitting basically flush right there, and they just need to move forward about 1 inch. They're just not enough. And like obviously these lines can be extended and stuff like that, but then it's like linkages. If the linkages need to be extended 1 inch, it just is a lot of work. But there's a train. So now that the train is passed, so I could move it, you know, forward another inch to where it should be, but then it's a whole thing with rebuilding, or like it's just more work to make sure the transmission mount is stout enough to actually work. And the frame rails go up in the engine bay, so I think it would push the engine up, and the engine is still very much so like angled. It's kind of hard. Hopefully you can kind of tell, but it seems like it's gonna have an issue with clearance here with the hood. I mean, maybe not, because there is a bubble in the hood and stuff, but it just seems like it's sitting really, really high. Obviously the light's behind it, so it's not helping you, but as you can see, like, it might be dark, but we're about flush with the frame here for the mounts and stuff, and it's just, I'm just not stoked on it. So I'm gonna mess with it a little bit more, but before actually welding things and like taking more into consideration. But I know that if all this fails, everything would work because the drive shafts are in right now, you know, but it's just, I don't know. I'm just not happy with it. You know, I don't know if it's the actual casting from the adapter that like should have been pushed back or something. I don't know, but it's just not where I want it. And so I might have to send it, or I might have to, you know, kind of cut my losses, take my wins where I can get them. But yeah, so we'll have to figure something out. I'm wondering if I got the transmission mount and cut it, I could make an L bracket and still get both the bolts, because it has like a weird curve down over the bushing. If I chop that flat, then maybe I could still get to both or all 4 bolts, but it's a lot to figure out. So I guess now that at least the motor's in, we've made some progress, but you know, there's still a lot to do before we can actually, I feel comfortable final welding all this stuff in. But yeah, so we'll see. So I've been doing a bad job with bringing you guys with me, because I've just gotten into the zone and then I totally forget to film, but I got the motor and transmission all in. So right now, this is all just hanging, or not hanging, sorry, sitting on the motor mounts. Kind of hard to see in here, but I got the motor mounts all welded in. The arms need to be tightened down, but it is sitting. And so what I ended up doing, it seems like it's sitting really far forward, and there's a pretty big gap back here, but it's just where the transfer case just wanted to be. So, all right, now that we're down here, let me adjust you guys. So I got the transmission to, or sorry, the transfer case to sit where it wants to. The problem was if I had it centered on the mount, you know, where you would think it would go, I couldn't put the drive shaft back in. It couldn't, this rear drive shaft couldn't compress enough to put in. So I ended up pushing it forward, and I basically was able to use okay, so basically I was able to use the hoses off of this vacuum actuator where it connects up here. Let's see if we can get the light up in that situation. All right, now that we have light. So where they connected here, I could tell how far back I needed to go, so I could tell I was an inch too far back. So I basically got it all pushed, and as you can see, the transmission mount is sitting pretty far forward. I don't have the height to do that plate idea I had, but I think I can just, when the new one comes, I'll probably cut a plate to here, and basically just to hold this. I mean, it really just needs to hold it in place to dampen, because it really can't move anywhere. It's not coming up and out because there's no room, but still would like to bolt it down, obviously. So I'm thinking if I get the new plate, I can get it to bolt into here. But yeah, the drive shafts go in, and let's get out from under this thing. And the motor's sitting in, so where it seems like it wants to go. At least the transfer case is where it's supposed to go. The motor, maybe it's a little too far forward, but I think it's just the casting of the advanced adapters, and there's nothing I can do about that. So it's sitting where it's sitting, and I got it as low as possible. It looks like being level, it would like to be a little bit lower, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. It needs the bottom of the mounts they give you, they can't go any lower. You know, I'm already pushing it past the bottom part of the frame, and the top arm is already, you know, only a ½ inch hovering above the frame rail, and so it's basically as low as it can go. But I mean, I won't know until I get the front clip back on and the hood, but it should be fine. I mean, there should be a good amount of room. I guess we'll find out. The intake's going to be the pain in the butt part, but at least it is in. It's welded in. I'm not going to show you the welds because you're just going to make fun of me. That is one problem doing this in a storage unit, is that because I was welding 3/16, I had the welder turned pretty high up, and it would randomly trip the breaker on the generator because it was sucking all the power out of the generator, so it couldn't keep up. Sometimes. It usually was fine, but it did it probably 3 or 4 times, and so it's just a pain in the butt. But yeah, so I mean, if I had to, you know, if I had to remake the bottom plates, if the motor sits too high for the hood, then drop it down, you know, it's another opportunity to actually cleanly weld it, plug the welder into a freaking outlet instead of a generator. But yeah, so that is a problem for another time, but now that it's actually mounted, it's definitely a breath of fresh air. And I'm trying to figure out what to do next, because in a few days I'm moving and out of this storage unit. So yeah, trying to figure out where to proceed, but we'll see what's next. So yeah, now that the motor transmission transfer gates are all mounted up, you know, I'm gonna have to go through the linkages, and I've kind of figured out how. I have an idea of the linkages, but we'll see how it all turns out. Because the kit really didn't come with anything. It came with a plate to help with the linkages, but it doesn't seem like it's for an FJ62. I don't know if everything with this stupid adapter is just kind of a struggle where it shouldn't be a struggle, where it seems like the people making the adapter should have done some R&D. So I don't really know. I don't know. I didn't buy it. I just got everything handed to me in a box. So it could be completely wrong. I have no idea. It all bolts together and stuff like that, and everything turns, but it's a guessing game. So thank you for watching up until now. So figure out what's next. And yeah, thanks for, I don't know, quite possibly liking, commenting, subscribing, whatever. You can comment, say you're doing this all wrong and I'm an idiot, and you know what, you're probably right. So let me know. Thanks.